that what I was doing had value.
Welcome to this week's Wacky Moments of Leftist Extremism. You know, it's about time to upgrade again. It seems every year another one of these people on our graphic gets axed because of their low ratings.
Joy Reid's show, The Readout, ended tonight. And Joy is not taking a different job in the network. She is leaving the network altogether. And that is very, very, very hard to take.
Is it? I mean, with all their crazy screams of raging racism.
They seem to have, gotten back into lynching, hanging, all sorts of other sort of draconian 19th century fare. What is going on with Republicans that they seem to be bringing back the lynching vibe?
Every show, all she ever did was scream racist.
I love everything about her. I have learned so much from her.
Like what? Like how to make everything about race?
I will tell you, it is also unnerving to see that on a network where we've got two non-white hosts in primetime, both of our non-white hosts in primetime are losing their shows.
Well, I guess you did learn well. I mean, Maddow implies our own bosses are racist because it couldn't possibly be that MSNBC's ratings are in the tank.
I'm sorry. That what I was doing had value.
No, it didn't actually. But speaking of programs that don't have a single redeeming value, let's take a look at The View this week. And let's get a better understanding of the terms slander and defamation.
And he doesn't get to he can take a nap while the guy who's not born in this country, who was born under apartheid in South Africa, so has that mentality going on. He was pro-apartheid, as I understand it. I think this is just perfectly wonderful for Trump. He can take a nap and let this foreign agent, an enemy of the United States, do his job.
So Elon Musk is a pro-apartheid foreign agent who is an enemy of the United States. Hold on, Joy. I think legal might be calling.
This is one of the reasons I love this show. Go ahead, Joy.
I was just going to say that now I'm getting some flack because I said that Musk was pro-apartheid. I don't really know for sure if he was. He grew up at that time when the apartheid was in full bloom before the great Nelson Mandela fixed that. He was around at that time, but maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. He might have been a young guy, too.
Might have been.
So don't be suing me, okay, Elon?
I like how she admits she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I don't really know for sure if he was.
That's a definite requirement for news programming at ABC, it seems. All the lefty networks continue to go absolutely crazy over any cuts to the federal government, especially the IRS.
Thousands of IRS workers from all over the country are also being let go at the height of tax season.
At the height of the tax season.
At the height of tax season.
The height of tax season.
Do you think the Democratic talking points mentioned that it was
all of this happening during the height of tax season?
Yeah, the only thing worse than IRS cutbacks would be having to deal with a purge of DEI initiatives.
PBS is having to deal with the purge of DEI offices and initiatives. The Sesame Street icon who played Maria for decades is here to share why she's so concerned.
Well, thank goodness there's a Sesame Street icon available to break down that disturbing development.
It was pulled from PBS's central mission statement.
Well, certainly I'm dismayed and sorry that this initiative is being examined so harshly.
Harsh, but not as harsh as government cuts. These cuts will increase your chances of being eaten by a bear.
Maybe you're scared about bears. You come to a place like this, your local ranger station. But because of the recent firings, this one won't be open anytime soon.
Media fear-mongering over this is really, really sad. CNN is claiming that CIA cutbacks will make former agents commit treason.
And one of the things that also jumped out at me in CNN's reporting was the fact that the CIA was concerned that some of these people that would be layoffs or buyouts within the CIA would be open to selling secrets to a foreign asset. And that jumped out at me, the fact that they would, this would cause cause treasonous activity.
Yes, this is all somehow thanks to DOGE. Corruption in the government has become heavier than the gold bars lining Bob Menendez's suits.
I think so, and it's going to keep building given what it's doing. But chaos is up. Corruption is up.
It is. I mean, there's no evidence or facts needed. The leftist media just says this. There's just fears that they need to hype.
We're in bear country right now, and there's fears that some of these people who would monitor bear movement and bear populations without them, that you could have more people interacting with bears.
They say nothing about the USAID funding of the transgender opera in Colombia, where a guy sings about rolling up socks and putting them under his shirt and pretending they're breasts.
And tuck two rolled up socks inside the dots of the blouse. What could be a breast is gently grazed by my throwing arm.
Yeah, that's right. You can't unsee what you just witnessed. Sorry about that. But the media don't mention the As One opera. But of course, they'll sing of possible DOGE cut-related bear attacks.
And I was speaking to one official, and they said there's concern that there could be more bear encounters.
They just can't get enough of that. By the way, the chances of being attacked by a bear are 1 in 2.1 million, whereas the odds of seeing stupid bias on the leftist media, I can tell you from personal experience, there is no chance for escape. Here's little pork chop Stelter bemoaning the AP being knocked out of the press pool.
There's concerns about a chilling effect here. I noticed earlier today, Peter Baker of the New York Times, a veteran correspondent who used to work in Moscow, he said these changes remind him of how the Kremlin took over the press pool and banned certain outlets.
Yeah, it's just like Russia, unless, of course, you just want to ban Fox from the press pool.
As Fox radicalizes and as it becomes even more and more of a political tool, Zerwick, you wrote a column recently for The Sun about this, saying Fox should be viewed as a political tool. And that raises a question. Should it be a part of the White House press pool? You know, should it be afforded the privileges that come with news gathering?
It's totally not like Russia if you only ban the outlets that Brian doesn't like. If the leftist media controls the narrative, well, you know, that's fine in his book.
Even though they do have some news reporters at the White House, you're saying they're primarily a political tool. So should that be reassessed, Zerwick?
I'm Eric Scheiner asking you to help close this chapter of media bias. Check out the MRC homepage, click on that donate button, visit MRCTV.org for all the latest in videos, information, and entertainment. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to these videos on the platforms that let you see us. We'll be back soon with another look at leftist media madness.